Yes. Good afternoon, YouTube. If you know, you know. All right, door 51. We are out here in Caveman, Louisiana, which is Baton Rouge, just south of it. Picking up our usual load. Y'all recognize this place, we're always here. It is at the warehouse that takes longer. I prefer to be at the one over there, but this one's picking up, going down to Laredo. Thankful to have been here twice this week, or twice within the past week, because y'all know these loads can sometimes be a little sketchy. Let me see, she said door 51. But sometimes with these, they have a tendency of canceling. But they've been pretty consistent ever since the port shut down. Ever since the port shut down, they got that situated. So as y'all can see, everything that's being imported is on these containers. So when that whole thing happened, I didn't have any of these loads for a while. Plus, I guess the contact for the agent I use, that person was out of town. So between those two things, man, I was hurting. Y'all saw me up in Chicago. I was all over the place. I'm trying to make it work. But I am gonna creep to my dock. But got a bunch of phone calls answered today, situated. I got something coming up here pretty soon with 10-4 truck insurance. So I've been on the phone with them all morning. I got a collaboration deal I'm doing with them. So I got that all situated. So and what else? Drivers are dispatched. I found some pretty good loads earlier today. I can honestly say that these past 2 weeks have actually been peaceful. Not peaceful, just not where I want to go crazy. Y'all know, like, some weeks we have out here, you know, when it rains, it pours. It's never in between. But these past 2 weeks have actually been a breeze. I mean, there's been a little complication here and there, but nothing to where, you know, you want to flip out. I do have a conference call here in a little bit, so while they're loading me, I'm gonna do this conference call. I think it's about an hour or so long. But I do have to meet with the the wife and kids later. On my way down to Laredo, I gotta go pick up some cash from her to drop off to the mechanic who's painting the FLD. But y'all go check out his TikTok channel. They have been working on the FLD on the Freightliner, and so he's been posting snippets of it on his TikTok channel. So y'all go over there, comment, or leave a nice comment. Sad I gotta say that. Leave a nice comment, go follow his, let's get him to 100 subscribers on his TikTok channel. Or what was it, followers on TikTok? And I have been posting on TikTok again. So y'all go check me out on TikTok. All the information is down there in the description. But my TikTok is Grinding Gears, all one word, but with a Z at the end of it. I have been posting on Instagram too. Instagram is official Grinding Gears. I've been better now because things have been pretty peaceful and easy. I've had more time to start focusing on marketing, advertisement, and all that stuff. That is a nice T2000. Well, never mind. It looked like nicer from a distance. Never mind. Never mind. But yes, I've been better about posting on TikTok, Instagram, and I don't have a Facebook page, but we have a Facebook group. It's Grinding Gears YouTube. That link is down there in the description below. You guys get to post memes and stuff and make us laugh all day, every day. Whenever I get updates, I post them in the groups before y'all see it on YouTube. So make sure y'all go check me out on Instagram, official Grinding Gears. TikTok, Grinding Gears, all one word with the Z at the end of it. And then the Facebook group. But with the Facebook group, you need a link. So hit that description button, click on where it says more, description. Click on that link. It's gonna ask you 2 questions. What color are my trucks? Put white. And it's gonna say, where did you learn about me? Put YouTube. And I will clear you to get in there. Truckers, comment down below, where are you tuning in today? What part of the country, what part of the world, what part of the region are you tuning in from? What are you hauling? What's the weather like? I am curious. I always like to kind of know what everything is like. Also, if y'all don't mind, hit the subscribe button. You all have been doing an excellent job with the hitting the subscribe button. My subscriber count has really jumped up. I'm almost at 10,100 subscribers already. Ever since we did that video of us dropping off the FLD, my subscriber count has really been jumping up. And that video, y'all, took me forever to edit. I put a lot of work into that video. Put a whole lot of work into that video. It took me forever to edit it. If you don't haul dry van, you don't know about these tails that we have back here. Because if you're hauling a open spread step deck, you don't have that tail. And so when we're backing up, we gotta be careful because we're sticking out a good, 10 feet or so past our rear tandem. So whenever we're maneuvering, we gotta keep that in mind. And once I line up to this dock, I think, are we always in this dock when we come here? Now that I think about it. I think I'm always in this dock. So from now on, when we get here, I'm just gonna start backing into the dock. Off rip. Sure nobody's coming. Gonna do our S maneuver. Left. Back to the right. All right. And as soon as we line up where we want with the dock, I'm gonna get back here and slide these tandems, disconnect. Because at this place, if you're running your truck, if it's hot, if it's cold, they don't want you hooked up to the trailer. If you have an APU, if it's a nice day out and you don't need an idle, then you can stay connected. All right, we are lined up perfect. But yeah, quick and easy offload this morning, and in Harrahon, Louisiana, out there in New Orleans. Took them all of 15-20 minutes and did some administrative stuff. Afterwards, for a couple of hours, walked down to a Chick-fil-A, just, you know, hung out, chilled out for a little while. Got my hours back at about 12:15 and came straight here. And also, guys, comment down below. Y'all know I am not, oh man, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm sitting here talking to y'all, not paying attention. I'm supposed to be sliding these tandems, not unhooking. They would have came out here and looked at me crazy. And I'm not one to cut the camera either. I want y'all to see all my mistakes. When I do stupid stuff, y'all gonna see it. But anyway, y'all know I don't discriminate when it comes to music, so comment down below, what do y'all listen to on the road? Like, what do you listen to when you're just jamming down the interstate? And then also, like, what do you listen to like when you're starting to get to that point to where you're getting tired? You need something to keep you awake. Comment that down below as well. I am curious. Y'all know me, I love 80s rock, especially ballads. 80s ballads, oh, I love them. Ooh. I like, I wouldn't say old school rap, but like Eminem, NWA, underground rap. I love underground rap. 90s alternative rock, like early 2000s. There are a few boy bands I like. I do like a few of like One Direction songs, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. Like anything lyrical. I like lyrical stuff. Like anything that's got meaning to it, I'll rock it. If you watched yesterday's video, you see I got a PM done on the truck. You see the fresh grease. But yeah, let me know what y'all listen to. I am actually really curious. I'm all about learning new music. All right. I hate it when that happens. So once that grease hits you, and I took me a good shower yesterday too while they were doing a PM on my truck. Went inside the TA and took me a good shower. Since it took them forever to do the PM. Which way? This way. don't want it to touch, because when they put that weight on this trailer, it's going to drop. And it's going to be hell trying to get this thing from under here. So I'm going to drop it a little bit. Wheels are chopped, disconnected. All right. We're good. But the past couple of weeks, as I was saying, have been awesome. You know, zero complaints. You know, but it does bring a question to me, which is probably the title of this video. Last night, on my way down to New Orleans, there was a trucker on a CB. I don't know what company he was with, who he was, or anything. But he was mad at the world, y'all. Just cussing everybody out, everybody that got in the left lane. He was driving a Cascadia, pulling a reefer. Why he was mad, I don't know. He was just cussing and yelling at everybody on a CB, just screaming his behind off. Just ridiculous. And so it brings me to a question. Why do you all think truck drivers are so angry? And why do y'all think truck drivers are so critical of one another if we're supposed to have like a brotherhood out here? If at one point in time we had a brotherhood out here. People want to talk about, oh, you drive an automatic, oh, you drive a manual, oh, you drive a Cascadia, oh, you drive a Peterbilt, oh, you drive a Volvo, oh, you drive a Kenworth. I mean, yes, I do make fun of people, but just, you know, to spark conversation out here. But for the people who are actually, you know, mean and critical behind it, you know, I'm not talking about the ones who are just joking and, you know, whatever. I'm talking about the people who are mean-spirited. Why do you all think that is? I mean, I do know we're under a lot of stress out here. Every day we have some kind of BS. Whether it's traffic, brokers, dispatch. Some people don't have a support system at home. You know, like, why do y'all think that is? I mean, it seems like it's getting worse and worse every day. I've seen, you know, road rage shootings of truck drivers shooting each other, and I think something happened at a fuel island recently where somebody did something crazy, you know, and it's like, what the heck? But guys, this video today is just a video to say, do better. Like, come on, like, I get it. The stress that we deal with on a daily basis is crazy. It definitely is crazy. But it's about how you deal with it. Y'all see me on this channel stressed out, mad at the world, you know, halfway cussing people out and stuff. Y'all see it firsthand. Y'all see my reaction. And I'm not saying it's the best reaction. I'm not saying it's a good reaction. However, but some of these people out here, even some of the comments I get, you know, even home time. Oh yeah, I'm a real trucker. I do 4,000 miles a week. You then have the guys that do 1,000 miles a week or 1,500 miles a week. Why? Why are we so critical? Why do we have so much hate? Why are we so miserable? Like, what happened to the brotherhood? And it's not even about new generation of truck drivers, because the old heads too. The old heads also. Because I get the amount of pressure we're under every day. But come on, y'all. Is it that bad? There are people out here who are struggling far worse than we are. You know, whether it's bills or evictions or sickness, you know, homelessness, you know. There's so many issues going on. So, with that being said, today, guys, as you're watching this video, I would like for you guys, when you're passing up another truck, just wave. That's it. I'm not asking for more. I'm not asking for less. Just wave. You know, when we're at the truck stops, wave, say hi, you know, greet one another. You know, hey, thank you for watching. Even though you're a truck driver, thank another truck driver for what he does. If you are not a truck driver, thank a trucker. Let a trucker over in traffic. You know, I'm not giving an excuse for bad behavior, but it'll help. It'll definitely help. And the ones who are truckers, the ones who are a-holes out here, like, come on. You know, we sit here and talk about people's home time. Oh, you're at home too much. Oh, you're at home not enough. You know, and that's been brought to my attention as a YouTuber. There's this guy going around, this bald dude. Not gonna say anything mean about anybody. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing mean. But his channel is based off of criticizing other truckers. And no, I'm not talking about Bonehead. I'm not the biggest fan of him either. But there's another guy who's got a channel he just kind of started recently, or it seems as if. And he's been going around and being critical on other YouTube truckers. Like, dude, like, what does that do? How does that help anybody? You know, your channel's growth is off of criticism. Like, come on. There's a such thing as criticism and being constructive, and then just being nasty, you know? But anyway, I don't want to get too far into it before I go off on a tangent. But guys, thank a trucker today. You know, nod a head, say hi, wave, speak, something. You know, this bad behavior's got to go. When I heard that dude on a CB last night, I wanted to get him on camera, but it was just ridiculous. You know, we got to do better. I mean, we're setting an example. You know, we're setting a standard out here, and we're out here acting ugly. Like, come on. But why do y'all think truckers act like this? What do you think the main root of the problem is? I know people are miserable. And it's not just truckers. There's four-wheelers out here, you know, doing stupid stuff with these, you know, roadway shootings and road rage, you know, crap. You know, but I'm a truck driver. I'm in a truck a majority of the time, so I'm talking about truck drivers. What do y'all think the problem is? And how do y'all think we can make it better? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. You know, one of the reasons for this channel is to share, you know, positivity. But, you know, an unedited version of it where you're going to see not just me being happy all day. When I'm frustrated, when I'm struggling, y'all are going to see it. When I'm winning and we're doing well over here, y'all are going to see it. You know, but at the same time, not just over the top, you know. But comment down below. What do y'all think it is? I got to get on this conference call. Hopefully they can get us out of here pretty soon and we can be on our way. Yeah. Yeah, that was quick. Took about 30 minutes. Here. It's a nice little dip. Woo! Don't tug it. All right. Oh man. I am ready to go. Ready to get these miles in, get on down here to Laredo. I will have some traffic up here at the bridge, but once we get past that traffic, we should be good. By the time we get to Houston, we should be missing the Houston traffic. Old Princess has been doing pretty good. Just been pretty reliable. Just want to do a quick little walk around. Boom. Do I have enough space on my passenger side to inch up and close that door? Nah. These things are heavy. Need to slide that tandem, or slide the tandems. But they always want us to park right here near the cones. I think we're good right here. All right, complete stop. This trailer needs a good wash. Actually, I probably will go ahead and get it washed pretty soon. We'll have this trailer for a while. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have it until we get to, yeah, we'll have it till Monday actually. Today is Wednesday. So we're doing a drop and hook at PetSmart later this week. Slide this bad boy. It's gonna be heavy. Boom. All right, I'm gonna grab my paperwork and we will be on our merry way. Tug it, come on, come on. Good. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, let's roll, y'all.
This is legacy approved. I had a vision before them folks had a clue. Thank God I still had ability when we didn't have a roof. I couldn't even think of stability, let alone had the tools to be making change. And it ain't that ancient a memory. Strange that I can't forget where I came, but don't know if they'll do the same and remember me till I'm painting a bigger picture, making some bigger figures. I can't get stuck in that lane that's deeper to be delivered. Trust me, I've been working in mercy, Lord. Trusting my process, I'm honest. Looking for progress and pushing forward. Know I might fall while I'm running. I pick myself up sometimes and pay that pressure no mind. Cause ain't no way I can work this hard. And I know my time is coming.
Look, feet
all on the pavement, but these dreams were so adjacent to this rut that I've been stuck in, begging Jesus, can you save him? And the mirror start to hate him, cause I really know he faking. What's the point of shots you taking when your purpose you evading? Unhealed scars, heart is made of gold, but I feel bronze. Should wash the dirt away for newest day, but it's still dawn. Talking to my peers to make it clear, like who healed y'all. Was taking little baby steps at first, but I still crawl. Pain that's deep inside, that's been something I feel more. I know I should be working, but these days I just chill more. Stuck in solitude in my residence, the truth is clear as evident. Boy, you know you haven't sinned, don't need no more evidence. You all outside your element, cause you got too arrogant. Your soul is in a deficit, boy, you know you delicate. Get back on your regiment, so pick yourself up. This was good for your development, and that's real.
I've been working in mercy, Lord, trusting my process. I'm honest, looking for progress and pushing forward. Know I might fall while I'm running. I beat myself up sometimes and pay that pressure no mind. Cause ain't no way I can work this hard, and I know my time is coming. I've been working in mercy, Lord, trusting my process. I'm honest, looking for progress and pushing forward. Know I might fall while I'm running. I pick myself up sometimes and pay that pressure no mind. Cause ain't no way I can work this hard, and I know my time is coming.
Tons like this. I have gone to the restroom and came back. And all I have is almost 6 gallons in there. And I got both pumps going at it. And of course, I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to get down there to Laredo. I'm cutting it real close on my clock. That's why I hate EODs. Hate electronic logging devices. Days like this, I'm in a hurry. The pumps want to act stupid. Look, now 6.5 gallons. I'll probably have to get fuel again when I get to Texas. I can at least get 20 gallons. I think I'll be all right. I only got about 3 hours, if that, 2.5 hours. If I can get 20 gallons in there, I think we'll be good. Let's see. The yard I park at, yeah, it's 3 hours away, which is 200 miles. Dang it, man. Yeah, I just sit here and whatever. It is what it is. So as soon as this thing gets about 20 gallons in, we'll get out of here, y'all.
You should see the city lights tonight. I don't think they've ever burned this bright. Did you know when how everything would turn out? We learned to run, we learned to fight. Sooner or later, we can become strangers. Someday, somewhere, we can be new again. We can be it just happens that way. Sooner or later, we can become strangers. Someday, somewhere, we can be new again. We can be anything that we wanted to be back then. Just wait, just wait, just wait. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through. Too soon to know we were in trouble. Too late to make it go away. You always try too hard to hide it. You made it easier each day. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through.
That is a lot better. All right. So I'm getting fuel. So change of plans. I'm going to go home tonight instead of meeting up. I was going to meet up with my wife. I got to get some cash from her for the painters, for the paint shop. And I was going to meet up with her, grab some cash for the paint people. So we will be seeing the FLD tomorrow, see their progress on it. But I don't want her to leave the house and meet me at a truck stop tonight. One, I don't like her driving at night, period. Like after it gets dark, like stay at home, you know, there's no need to be out. Second of all, with the wad of cash, nah. So I'll go home. I'm gonna go home, grab the cash, spend the night at home, and then get up first thing in the morning and shoot on out to Laredo. That's gonna be the plan. I've been trying to figure out my clock and figure out my hours and stuff, and I think I found a way to make it work legally for me to go by the house. I don't want her to be out at night with cash like that. Just out and about, period, because y'all know it's getting crazy out here in these times. But as y'all see, this one has some broken fuel pumps too. But all right, got 127 gallons. That'll definitely get us down to Laredo tomorrow. So guys, I'm gonna leave y'all here. Like I said, I'm going home, do a 10-hour break, get up in the morning, and shoot on down. As soon as this tanker moves out of the way, I'm out of here. I'll probably get something to eat on the way home. We get to the yard, get parked up, and get to the house. I get to shower in my own shower and sleep in my own bed. There is no better feeling. So that is what we're gonna go do. So as soon as homeboy right there gets out the way, actually I might back out of here. My trailer's already crooked. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Back out of here. But yeah, like I just have a thing about my wife and kids being out at night. Because even though the area that we live in, there's like next to zero, next to nothing crime rate. You know, you still have car accidents. you know, all kinds of other crazy stuff. And so I'm just really big on, nope, if it's nighttime, stay at home. Whatever it is can wait. All right, people just walking around like they don't see this truck moving. Per usual. I'm gonna get out of here, man. There we go. Make a U-turn here. Yeah, people think I'm crazy. All right, but yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. So I'm gonna go home, chill out, and revamp. And try to figure out the rest of this week. But I was gonna try to push it all the way through tonight, but instead of me being home Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, I'll be home tonight, which is Wednesday night, and then Friday night, Saturday night. So I'll still get 3 nights at home this week. So that is what I'm going to do, according to my GPS. Oh, it was already on truck yard. Oh, I'm exactly 2 hours away from the yard. So I'm gonna run in here. Let me get something to eat now. So guys, thank y'all for watching. My name is Shymon Spencer, and comment down below. Why do truck drivers be so angry, and what can we do about it to make it better? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. And I will catch you guys at noon 01 Central Standard Time tomorrow.